Not that big of a deal, you guys. So it's funny because I was just talking to my sister about this yesterday, and, and Whitney laughs too because I don't feed Raw, the dog Raw. He actually had to have, like he had to have X-rays because they thought he had an obstruction. He had bloody diarrhea, from some of these big name foods.
Mhm.
And, so we actually switched to one, it's called Wholesomes, but the Munster brand so here's the thing, because this is where Whitney and my sister both laughed at me. They're like, "Oh, that's so on brand of you." I'm like, "You gotta look at the calorie content. You gotta, figure out how many calories your dog needs." And I think I read and my vet said the dogs need like 30 calories per pound of weight as a growing puppy. So I would then look at each bag and then I feed a freeze-dried raw on top of it, just like a little bit for like
Mhm.
organ meats and whatnot.
Right.
I do understand nutrition, so I kinda just transfer like you said, transfer that to the dog. And I thought the very calorie dense foods would be great because, it's less food in a bowl with the more calories, but for him and how he is, it just actually upset his stomach more because it was too hard to digest. But then the one that's a little less calorically dense, a little less per cup, seemed to do better for him. So, yeah, I just do the wholesomes and, a freeze-dried raw, switch between a couple different ones. The Munster brand has one that's online, and then there's, like, the Stella and Chewy brand, and then there's, like,
Mhm.
and those seem to do well for him. And then I
Yeah.
do, like, probiotics and stuff like that. I got that from advice from a lot of people for, like, his ears and his feet when he was a puppy, and I just kinda continued that on. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, some people get so it's just like the fitness space, right? It's almost like, fitness and nutrition, especially nutrition, is like a religion to some people. And I think a lot of that gets transferred to dogs too without, and it's not that big of a deal, you guys. Like, this is what I feed my dog, and if people
Yeah.
ask, I suggest it, but I don't make a penny if you go to Tractor Supply and buy that bag of dog food.
Yeah.
This is what has helped me. And I always say, like, this is what I'm feeding him now. Maybe fast forward in a year and something else
Be something
happens
different,
and
yeah. You gotta do what's best for you and your dog.